All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Houston Rockets video for you. Now, before we get into this video, I do want to say if you like the video, hit the like button, hit that sub button. I really appreciate it. It really helps out the algorithm. Doing this every single day, all off season, trying to cover as many Rocket videos as I can. Finally back from Virginia. We have Wi-Fi. This video won't take a couple hours to upload. Trip was awesome, man. It was great seeing Swaggy. We got some fun videos coming out, hopefully, on his channel, my channel, both. So stay tuned for that. But let's just get right into this Rockets video. It's another Christian Wood trade video. And I want to get it out of the way because the last Christian Wood trade video I made was about the Warriors-Rockets trade. Again, I'm doing another Warriors-Rockets trade, but last time it was pretty much Christian Wood for the top 4 pick in the NBA draft, or fourth pick, 5th pick, whatever it's going to fall for the Warriors. Basically, if the Warriors pick, or if the Timberwolves pick falls outside of the top 3, it goes to the Golden State Warriors. So, with that being said, I mean, first off, that video wasn't taken, like, not many people liked that video because not many people want to trade Christian Wood. And before I go any further in this video, I do want to mention I do not want to trade Christian Wood, obviously. Like, that's not what I'm aiming for, is trading away one of our, if not the, I mean, he kind of is right now the clear-cut best player on the team. So that's not what I want. The 25-year-old, I want to pay this man money. Like, I want him to play at that next level. I want him to be a Rocket for life, just like I want all the Rocket guys to be Rockets for life. But unfortunately, what happens in just sports today is these guys, everybody wants max. Like, everybody just wants max. So in every sport, the reality of your favorite player being on that team until they retire, it's pretty much 0.01. Pretty much 0.01. So in that video, I talked about, like I said, Warriors swap their draft pick for Christian Wood. And every single comment was like, yeah, I'm on board for this. James Wiseman and a top 4 pick for Christian Wood. Well, I hate to break it to you guys. Christian Wood is not that good of a basketball player to, like, for that value to be anywhere close. James Wiseman and a top 4 pick, that's 2 top 4 picks right there. James Wiseman's value alone is pretty insane. Like, the Warriors want a superstar player because James Wiseman is a good basketball talent with a lot of potential, and then a top 4 pick in this year's draft is extremely valuable. Rocket fans have not been to the draft, or they've been to the draft, but they haven't really paid attention to the draft in over 10 years. And I think a lot of fans forgot really the importance and value of a top 4 pick, especially in this year's loaded draft class. So in this video, we're not talking about a top 4 pick and James Wiseman for Christian Wood, because that is not going to happen. This is a 0-time All-Star who has, on paper, had one good season where he only played in 41 of those games. So this video, we're going to talk about a Christian Wood for James Wiseman swap, because this is a perfect swap right here. The Warriors are looking at an upgrade at center. The Warriors have that core of Dre, Steph, and Clay currently at the moment, and they want to maximize it to the most. And that's not, it's not a knock on James Wiseman. It's just where this team is at is they do not need a 20-year-old developmental center. They need a guy who can come in and help your team win now, a.k.a. LaMelo Ball. Should have drafted LaMelo Ball. So Christian Wood fits that perfectly. And on the Rockets side, I love Christian Wood. I absolutely love him. But while he does help the Rockets win basketball games right now, maybe, I mean, that's still kind of yet to be seen. Well, single-handedly, in a team effort, Christian Wood's a big reason. That's not the goal right now for the Rockets. Like, they're rebuilding. It's not win now with Christian Wood. It's rebuilding. And Christian Wood's only 25, though. So keep that in mind throughout the duality of this video, because 25 is not old one bit. Not old one bit. But here it is. Let's talk about the Warriors side. I mean, they can't let They have no time to waste. It's similar to the Bulls. There's no time to let James Wiseman improve. Now, from the Warriors' perspective, Christian Wood is on an incredible contract. 2 years, $28 million. So they could literally swap him and hang on to the entire core because the salaries get matched. And Christian Wood, 25 years old, 21 points per game, 9.6 rebounds, 1.2 blocks, and knocked down 37.4 of his threes. Huge threat on the offensive end for that team. So for the Warriors, I think this makes perfect sense. And while Christian Wood might not be their ideal primary target because they could be looking to get even more from James Wiseman. Because honestly, I love Christian Wood, but it's still kind of a gamble. It's still a little bit of a gamble. I don't know what the trade market is like for James Wiseman. I can't imagine it's too much because, he didn't really do crazy. 11.5 points per game, 5.8 rebounds, 0.9 blocks, shot 51.9% in just 21.4 minutes. So not too bad, not too insane. I don't know what James Wiseman's value is on the market at this current moment, but I do know the Warriors are looking for a superstar in return. And hopefully, in their eyes, Christian Wood would be a superstar. This makes a ton of sense, though. The Rockets just take him back. He's a 7-footer. He's got a 7'6" wingspan. He's got all the physical tools to become an elite two-way player, including a capable three-point shot. And like I said, man, while Wood might help the Rockets win more games right now, that's not what the Rockets are in line for. 21-year-old KPJ is our other main block. Hopefully a top 4 pick. And Christian Wood's just future in 2 years from now, because he's on the best contract I've ever heard right now, 2 years. It's just $30 million in 2 years from now on a rebuilding team. That's going to significantly hinder what the Rockets can do in the future, right? Say the Rockets actually get Cade Cunningham or Jalen Green, KPJ breaks out, and both of those two guys are maxes. Like breakout, superstar level, not Christian Wood star level. I'm talking superstar KPJ, superstar Cade Cunningham. Well, it really limits what you're going to be able to do in off seasons, in trades, at the trade deadline. If you're capped by Christian Wood's $30 million a year contract to just put up a measly, 18-8 in 5 years from now. And I'm not saying 18-8 isn't good, but if I'm paying a player a max contract, I don't want an 18-8, right? I want a 25-12. I want a 23-11 with wins. Houston can afford to be patient with Wiseman, whose ceiling is way higher than Christian Wood's. That's the whole point of this video, is who has the higher ceiling, Christian Wood or James Wiseman? And the answer is James Wiseman. If you disagree with that, I don't know what to tell you.